Hey gorgeous, I love you, Claire Cooper. A lot, a lot, a lot. This is the fourth part. So, here we go. Come with me, Socrates beckoned, leading me toward the door marked private. Once inside, we were in total darkness. I started to tense, but then the fear gave way to keen anticipation. I was about to learn my first real secret, body wisdom. The light flashed on. We were in a bathroom and Socrates was peeing loudly into the toilet bowl. "Ah," he said. "Now this is body wisdom." His laughter echoed off the tile walls as I stomped out, sat on the couch and glared at the rug. When he emerged, I said, "Socrates, I still want to know." "If you're going to call me Socrates," he interrupted, "you might at least do the name the honour by allowing me to ask the questions on occasion, and you can answer them. How does that sound?" "Fine," I responded. "You just asked your question and I answered it. Now it's my turn. About that flying stunt you pulled the other night." "You're a persistent young man, aren't you?" "Yes, I am. I didn't get where I am today without persistence, and that's another question I've answered. Now, can we deal with some of mine?" Ignoring me, he asked, "Where are you today, right now?" Eagerly I started talking about myself. However, I noticed that I was being sidetracked from getting answers to my questions. Still, I told him about my distant and recent past, about my inexplicable depressions. He listened patiently and intently, as if he had all the time in the world, until I finished several hours later. "Very well," he said, "but you still have not answered my question about where you are." "Yeah, I did, remember. I told you how I got to where I am today, by hard work." "Where are you?" "What do you mean, where am I?" "Where are you?" he repeated softly. "I'm here." "Where is here?" "In this office, in this gas station." I was getting impatient with this game. "Where is the gas station?" "In Berkeley." "Where is Berkeley?" "In California." "Where is California?" "In the United States." "Where is the United States?" "On a landmass, one of the continents in the Western Hemisphere." "Socrates, where are the continents?" I sighed. "On the Earth." "Are we done yet?" "Where is the Earth?" "In the solar system, third planet from the Sun. The Sun is a small star in the Milky Way." "All right. Where is the Milky Way?" "Oh, brother," I sighed impatiently, rolling my eyes. "In the universe." I sat back and crossed my arms with finality. "And where," Socrates smiled, "is the universe?" "The universe is, well, there are theories about how it's shaped. That's not what I asked. Where is it?" "I don't know. How can I answer that?" "That's the point. You cannot answer it, and you never will. There is no knowing about it. You are ignorant of where the universe is, and thus where you are. In fact, you have no knowledge of where anything is, or what anything is, or how it came to be. Life is a mystery. My ignorance is based on this understanding. Your understanding is based on ignorance. This is why I am a humorous fool, and you are a serious jackass." "Listen," I said, "there are things you should know about me. For one thing, I'm already a warrior of sorts. I happen to be a damn good gymnast." To punctuate what I'd said, to show him I could be spontaneous, I stood up from the couch and did a standing backward somersault, landing gracefully on the carpet. "Hey," he said, "that's great. Do it again." "Oh, it's no big deal. Pretty easy, actually," I smiled, modestly. I was used to showing this sort of thing to kids at the beach or the park. They always wanted to see me do it again, too. "All right, now, Sock, watch closely." I leapt upward and was just turning over when someone or something tossed me through the air. I landed in a heap on the couch. The Mexican blanket from the back of the couch wrapped itself round me, covering me. I poked my head out from the covers quickly, looking for Socrates. He was still sitting across the room, 12 feet away, curled in his chair and smiling mischievously. "How did you do that?" My confusion was as total as his look of innocence. "Want to see it again?" he said. Then, seeing my expression, he added, "Don't feel badly about your little slip, Dan. Even a great warrior like you can make a boo-boo now and then." I stood numbly and straightened the couch, tucking the blanket back in. I had to do something with my hands. I needed time to think. How had he done it? Another question that would go unanswered. Socrates padded softly out of the office to fill the tank of a pickup truck full of household belongings. Off to cheer up another traveller on his journey, I thought. Then I closed my eyes and pondered Sock's apparent defiance of natural laws, or at least common sense. Would you like to learn some secrets? I hadn't even heard him come in. He was seated in his chair, his legs crossed. I crossed my legs too, and leaned forward eagerly, misjudging the softness of the couch. I leaned a bit too far and tipped over. Before I could untangle my legs, I found myself sprawled face down on the rug. Socrates made an effort not to laugh, and failed. I sat up quickly, ramrod straight. One look at my stolid expression left Sock helpless with mirth. More accustomed to applause than ridicule, I leaped to my feet in shame and anger. "Sit down," Sock commanded, his voice charged with authority. He pointed to the couch. I sat. "I asked you if you wanted to hear a secret." "I do, about rooftops. You get to choose whether or not you want to hear a secret. I choose what it's about." "Why do we always have to play by your rules?" "Because it's my station, that's why." Sock spoke with exaggerating petulance, possibly mocking me further. "Now pay close attention, by the way. Are you comfortable and, stable?" He winked. I clenched my teeth but held my tongue. "Dan, I have places to show you and tales to tell. I have secrets to unfold. Before we begin this journey together, you must appreciate that a secret's value is not in what you know, but in what you do." Sock took an old dictionary from his drawer and held it in the air. "Use whatever knowledge you have, but see its limitations. Knowledge alone does not suffice. It has no heart. No amount of knowledge will nourish or sustain your spirit. It can never bring you ultimate happiness or peace. Life requires more than knowledge. It requires intense feeling and constant energy. Life demands right action if knowledge is to come alive." "I know that, Sock. That's your problem. You know, but you don't act. You're no warrior." "Socrates, I know at times I behave like a warrior. When the pressure is on, you should see me in the gym." He nodded. "You may experience the mind of a warrior on occasion, resolute, flexible, clear, and free of doubt. You can develop the body of a warrior, lithe, supple, sensitive, and filled with energy. In rare moments you may even feel the heart of a warrior, extending compassion to those around you. But these qualities are fragmented in you. You lack integration. My task is to put you back together again, Humpty." "Wait a damn minute. I know you have some unusual talents and like to sound yourself with an air of mystery. I don't see how you can presume to put me back together. Let's look at the situation. I'm a college student, you service cars. I'm a world champion, you tinker in the garage, make tea, and wait for some poor fool to walk in so you can frighten the wits out of him. Maybe I can put you back together." I didn't quite know what I was saying, but it felt good. Socrates laughed, shaking his head as if he couldn't believe what he'd just heard. Then he came over to me, knelt down at my side, looking into my eyes, and spoke softly. "Maybe you will have a chance someday, but for now you should understand the difference between us." He poked me in the ribs, then poked me again and again, saying, "The warrior acts." "Damn it, stop that," I yelled. "You're getting on my nerves." "And the fool only reacts." "Well, what do you expect? I poke you and you get irritable. I insult you and you react with pride and anger. I slip on a banana peel and..." He took 2 steps from me and slipped, landing with a thud on the rug. I couldn't hold it in. I bellowed. He sat up on the floor and turned to face me, making a final point. "Your feelings and reactions, Dan, are automatic and predictable. Mine are not. I create my life spontaneously. Yours is determined by your thoughts, your emotions, and your past." "How can you assume all this about me, about my past?" "Because I've been watching you for years." Hey, I'm nearly out of time again. I'll record another one tomorrow, as always. I love you with all my heart and miss you like crazy. I can't wait to see you. Bye bye.